Alright, what's up girls and boys? What's up internet? I am Vianca and today we celebrate the release of this game here that we've been playing for a couple of days now. The Legend of Legacy HD Remastered. So congratulations to Furyu and of course Nippon Ichi Software America or NIS America for the release of this game. This very niche, shall we say, game that has a cult following, if you will, but it's not that popular, I don't think. Again, since it was released in the twilight years of the 3DS. But anyways, we're here, we're continuing on with our walkthrough guide, let's play, whatever you want to call it, video series for The Legend of Legacy HD Remastered. And for today, what we'll try to do is first off, check if we can see any of the NPCs that give the stances. So we can grab 2 or 4 of them or 3 of them or however many we can. I'm only gonna attempt it like 5 times per map so that we don't eat up too much time trying to get them to spawn. And then we will also try and see if there's any shadow realms abound and then try to defeat a shadow monster, a shadow beast, a shadow giant from that. So it's a little bit hard at the current stage that we are in, considering how not exactly strong our characters are, but we'll see if we can beat them and if we can spawn them first before we try to beat them. But the main thing that we will try to do today is complete the Roaring Valley area, the Roaring Valley territory. And you know, see if we can manage to do that within the time limit I've allotted these videos. But first off, since I haven't done it yet, I'm gonna sell our map for Forest Ruins since we've completed it in the previous episode. So let's do that. So now we have 4,845 money. I forgot what the money here is called. Also, we'll sell these coins. We don't need them. They're just for selling. If we can get like 5,000, we're gonna also set sail one of the ships. So yeah, we've crossed that mark, which is just fantastic. Sell the fox statue. Now let's head over here. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I want to do it because of the rewards. Hire a ship. Yes, we're gonna hire the galleon. So 5 hours, we'll have to come back after 5 hours. All right, matey, I've sent her out. Come check back and we'll see how she fared out there. So yeah, you could try to manipulate the time to get the ship to return, but there is a danger in that. If you try to do that, you might end up losing the ship and losing the function of the port altogether. And then we're gonna save, or not save, we're gonna rest at the inn. This should trigger one of Mayor's scenes. Oh, it didn't. That's a surprise. Because we've actually gotten past a major story event. But anyways, let's first go to the Forest Ruins. For the Forest Ruins, the NPC, the teacher, so he is back because we've already sold the map, the completed map. So this dude will heal us whenever we want for free as well. Now, if you go here to this area here with the giant shell, you can sometimes spawn the NPCs that could teach you the stances. Have you met a shadow giant? Watch out. I hear that they get stronger as the shadows around them grow. So yeah. Whoa, my goodness. So yeah, the NPCs that teach the stances. So there's 2 for this map, but one of the stances is similar. You can get it in the Hidden Forest as well. So there is right now just 3 stances that we could learn from the maps we have sold. So yeah, we'll just try to spawn them. They're not here. Go back. So yeah, it's pretty tedious. This is pretty tedious, but if you want to get the trophy associated or the achievement associated to getting all the stances, you have to get them in a single playthrough. You cannot rely on the New Game Plus for that, since you will need to relearn those stances. And also the arts, you'll need to relearn them all if you plan to do the New Game Plus, which I would really suggest you do. Because the more you play the game using the different characters, the more some things are unlocked, which we will tackle it once we get to that point where New Game Plus is made available to us. So yeah, this is the 3rd time. Give me a stance, please. Like, it's so funny because in my PlayStation 5 playthrough, I got everything going smoothly. It's so okay. But anyways, as I was saying, in my PlayStation 5 playthrough, I've had like, I think around 12 hours in that before I got a stance. This is our 4th attempt. So yeah, it's really down to luck, guys. There is nothing you can do, or nothing that I am aware of that you can do to manipulate the RNG in this game. Oh, good lord. Yeah, that girl is the one that tells us about the shadow giants. My goodness. Okay, this is gonna be our last attempt. You know, this game is actually pretty addicting to play because you would want your characters to get stronger, but at the same time, you don't really feel them getting stronger. So at the back of your mind, oh my gosh, we could not spawn them. You still want to see them actually, you know, you want to feel that they actually do get strong. So it's kind of addicting in that way that you want to go back and see, can I learn more? Yeah, Hidden Forest will try to spawn the NPCs here as well. Which is much easier in my opinion since it's closer. We just have to go here and then go back if an NPC is not there. But yeah, it's really tedious. If we don't get lucky and like up to this next video, the next episode, then I'll just attempt to do it off screen or off record, because this is gonna eat up quite a lot of time if we attempt it every time we begin an episode. And we have to do it again and again for as long as we get new maps. Because there's only one location that doesn't spawn an NPC that teaches you the stances. And some of the stances, you can only learn them in a specific place, and you can't learn them anywhere else. So you really would have to keep doing this, what we're doing here. And I've lost count how many times we've already done it for the Hidden Forest here. Oh my goodness. Okay, just one more. I'll give it just one more. And then we'll try our luck with the hidden the Roaring Valley, which I suspect is gonna take a lot longer. So yeah, we can't spawn them. It's the same dude. Anyways, we'll try again some other time. So let's head to the Roaring Valley.
The Eastern Mountains were home to a maze of canyons and hollows. Perhaps it was the wind coursing through, or the howling of beasts. But the region was forebodingly known as the Roaring Valley.
So yeah, if it's not clear enough, this area is going to be teeming with the air elementals that we cannot use just yet. Now, before we go and explore, we're gonna be introduced to the Archwing, that enemy right there. They're the Archwings. They're really strong at the current strength that our party is in. That bird looks formidable. We need to avoid it. Yeah, they tell us that, but I would suggest you do not avoid it. But if you want to avoid it, just be careful of the shadow over there. Touching that shadow will initiate a battle. But for the sake of this video and this walkthrough, we're gonna be fighting that thing. Now, I'm not sure how long this fight is going to take because this is our first attempt at this Archwing battle, but in the event, because I'm not gonna skip, I'm not gonna cut the battle, right? I'm gonna show you guys how I fight against the Archwings, or how I've learned to fight against them, because I also have to remind myself that this is a different save file from my personal save, so my characters are not as strong as the ones I have on my PlayStation 5 save. But yeah, I'm gonna show them to you just so you have an idea what kind of enemy you are dealing. But because of that, and because of how long this battle can take, because the Archwing has 5,000 HP, and you will see how little we can like trim down that HP, it can take quite a bit of time to complete. So if it takes like a 30-minute battle, then I'm gonna separate this video from the Roaring Valley walkthrough one, and I'll probably keep fighting the Archwing as many times as it takes until I'm confident that we can go through them without worrying too much. But anyway, before you do attempt to even cross the Roaring Valley, make sure that you save. That's very important, especially if you haven't saved for a while. So let's go do just that. Save, which I made a mistake there. Save. And then we try. We try to fight against the Archwing. So during this battle, we can end up getting a Archwing plume, which is a very good headgear for our characters. We've been spotted. That's it. So first up, water contract. Then crippling strike if you want, and then ricochet. You would want to block, keep blocking as much as you can, and heal whenever you can. So yeah, now that we have the water contract, protector again, then let's do a worst. I'm gonna try hailstorm just because I would like to learn that. So ricochet again. So yeah, really strong physical attacks, strong group attack as well in AoE. And also keep your HP up as high as you possibly can. Ricochet again. And hope that your tank could defend you, because you're gonna have a hard time if he doesn't, or she doesn't. Also, let's see, I keep healing mirrors. Also, what else? The shield, it doesn't stay there for long. It will disappear after a while. But yeah, 5,000 HP, and I should probably have I should have probably took note of how much damage we've already done. But yeah, we're just chipping away at its HP, so it's hard to defeat the first few times, but the more you fight it, the stronger you'll end up getting. Hopefully, again, RNG. But yeah, now the water shield is gone, so we're now having to deal with his attacks. No, I think I would want you to heal. We are starting to deal with the brunt of his attacks. Very awakened slice. So this is also a good enemy to fight because you can awaken so many things from this battle, hopefully. If you can survive it. I think I'm okay to deep shot, crippling strike, ricochet. Okay, another. Now we learned crippling strike for mares. Now we'd want to heal as well. Like, we could use Garnet as an attacker as well, but it pays to be to play it safe at the beginning when you're still trying to get your characters to get stronger, to get them to to get them to level up their stats, get them to awaken skills. Also, I'm thinking of curating a list of all the skills you can learn, all the arts that you can learn, and which what do you call this? Which art which art awakens what? Because not all arts can awaken all arts. There's specific arts that you have to use for some of them. Otherwise, you won't awaken all of them. So I'm thinking of curating that list and then putting it up in my coffee page, which there should be a link to my page on the description, in the description below. So if you're interested in checking out the stuff I have there, all my written guides are there as well. You can download the PDF guides for Story of Seasons. I have those there as well for free. Don't have to pay anything, but you could give, like, if you're feeling generous, then thank you so much, but it's not required. So that's something I would just like to throw out there. Alright, War Dance. Like, there's one specific attack that is really strong, that can utterly wipe out your character, but I forgot what it's called. I think it's Dive Bomb. I think that's what it's called for the Archwing. So that's why we're trying to keep everyone's health up at the expense of getting, of prolonging this battle. Because again, we're just playing it safe right now, guys. I don't want to, although we saved, I really don't want to get a game over. Because if we get a game over, we don't know if we can trigger those awakenings again. And if we do end up getting awakenings, we don't know if we'll awaken to the same kind of skills as we did now. Okay, I think you can... It's safe for you to attack. But yeah, the more you use your skills, your arts, the more that particular art can get stronger. As long as they do end up getting a rank up. And again, what kind of boost you get, it depends on what formation or stance you are using. And when you're like strong enough to actually withstand the attacks without having to worry, like if you manage to set up everything like nicely, then you could also have Garnet attack or your tank attack at the beginning of the battle, where when the water shield is still active, because you have the added defense there. So there's a lot less danger. Like, let's try. Let's all out attack. And then wild swing. Like, we're 20 minutes in and I'm not sure how well we're actually doing in this battle, because again, I forgot to compute it, like make note of how much damage we've already made, which is how I figured out that the Archwing has 5,000 HP, is because I wrote down how many times I've attacked and also how many HP I've deducted from it, like how much damage I've made. And I think the first fight I did around a total of 5,300 damage, but then the next time I attempted to battle the Archwing, it was around 5,100, so I made the assumption that it's 5,000 HP. Oh, hold on, Garnet. Awakening skills is also good because you end up learning about learning skills without actually using the SP that is normally tied to it. So you could have we could use a 0 SP like cut attack and then learn some really strong stuff without using... Try water shield again. And I'm really happy that they're not using... Archwing is not using Dive Bomb just yet. I hope it doesn't use that. I don't want it to use that. Oh my gosh, Mears. Oh, thank you, Garnet. You saved Mayor's bacon. Now, I do want to heal. Like, we only have 2 people here who can heal right now. Garnet and Bianca. Because I gave Garnet the healing hand. So she could heal if we want her to. And also, even though we are fighting, like, we have an option right after this battle, if we survive, to go back to the inn or talk to the guard in the Forest Ruins to get our HP, SP back. But if you're farther in, like if you're farther in this area and you end up like in a battle with an Archwing, you have to take into account that there are other battles after it as well. There are other enemies lurking around, so you would also need to go back to like attacking with just the 0 SP ones, so you can get your SP back to full without employing the use of an inn or of the guard that heals you for free. So those are some things that you should take account of when you're playing this game. Like, there's a bunch of things you have to think about when you're playing this game, but those are like some of the important ones. And oh my gosh, Bianca is she just needs to keep healing. Oh my goodness. Like, Hailstorm is our strongest option right now. So we just need to amass the SP needed to use that and try to survive for as long as we can. Yeah, I don't think that I'll be able to show you guys much apart from this battle. Because this one is taking way too long. Like, even if we try to speed it up like that, it's still gonna take us long. Oh my goodness. Bianca, hang on. Oh my gosh. Like, I cannot let Bianca die because even though we can heal with Garnet, since she's not really good with magic all that much, there are some elements that she is good at, but I have not been using her much for that, so her healing spell might not be up to par. And also because I need someone to defend, and although Mayors can technically do that, I don't have him on a defense or a guard stance. So, you know, I forgot to like set up the formation for that. Since not really forgot, but I was thinking that we were gonna get a couple of stances today, but we didn't. So maybe I should set that up. Like, if Archwing does a dive bomb right now, we're so screwed. It's also weird because I don't really know why, at least in my PlayStation 5 playthrough, so I don't really know if that's like a PlayStation 5 issue, but I don't know how they calculate the damage. Alright, sorry about that. I thought something went up with my setup. But yeah, I don't know how they calculate the damage over time. Anyways, I think we can all-out attack here. Crescent Slash. Do Desolation, and then I'll do Desolation. Yeah. Because sometimes we do end up dealing a bigger damage. And then suddenly if we try that attack again, it's a lot less effective. So I don't know how exactly does that work. I couldn't figure it out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mayors. Mayors is doing all the attacking for us right now. And also, it really takes a while for the shield arts or skills to awaken. Like, it's not just a Garnet thing. Even Owen's take a while for him. It takes a while for him to learn new shield skills because there's just a few of them. But it would still be nice to like learn a few in this battle. Wild Swing. Like I'm really hoping right now that this recording wasn't butchered by what happened earlier. 'Cause my screen just suddenly went dark. I thought the HDMI was pulled out. Again, I'm playing this on the Steam Deck. My Steam Deck is docked. That's how I'm able to record. It's docked. I don't have the Valve one though, the Steam Dock official Steam Deck official dock. I don't have that. I'm actually using a different one because they don't really sell, like Valve doesn't directly sell here in the Philippines, so what we have is like third-party sellers, which they sell the things from Valve a little bit more pricier than the suggested retail price. So I try not to buy from them if I can. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought Bianca was done for. I thought she was done for, my goodness. I really hope that her support stat increases after this battle, because we've been using that treatment thing. Oh my gosh, she missed. Her only chance to attack and she still missed. Let's try again. Good going, Garnet. Oh my goodness. What was that? That's not good. Wait, we could do Hailstorm. So yeah, the only reason we're doing this is because we want to get everyone's HP up. We want to learn as many skills as we can through this method, because this enemy is stronger, and also we want to level up the skills that we already have, because as I was saying, this enemy, the Archwing, it's stronger than our current level. So in this game, that means that we can learn more and also gain more stats, level stuff up more than if we just fought with the regular enemies repeatedly. So we gain more in exchange for this very, very long fight. This very, 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 very long fight. Maybe I can do an all-out. I'm hoping. Please let me survive. I feel like most of the time this game is a game of chance more than anything else. Because even when it comes to defending, like normally you'd think RPGs, they'll let you defend without getting, or you can get damage, but it's, there we go, we beat it. Yeah, you can get damage, but it's a lot less than if you didn't defend. But here, even though you do block, or in our case, try to ricochet the attack, it's not always successful. But yeah, we did manage to defeat the enemy. It just took us like 20 minutes in order to do so. So yeah, we've learned for Mayors. We got Cheap Shot increased to level 8, Crescent Slash increased to 22, big jump. Swift Lunge increased to 13, Crippling Strike increased to 5. We learned 5 arts as well: Slice Cut, Wild Swing, Desolation, and Crippling Strike. For Bianca, she got Desolation increased to 13, Crippling Strike to 5, learned Sword Dance, or War Dance, and did not get an increase in support. Because we had her in like attack, and I don't think we even have her at support. But yeah, Garnet, Ricochet increased to 14, which is nice. We learned the sword skill, Desolation. We didn't get anything, unfortunately. I was hoping to, at the very least, get a another one's back. I was hoping to get at least an Archwing plume. But yeah, let's go back to the ruins. We're gonna cap it off with 5 more times of attempting to talk to this dude first, so that we could rest. But yeah, I think this episode is gonna be solely about that Archwing battle. And then I'll battle it outside of recording as well. So I could get the characters up some more HPs. Like, I want them all to be at around 200 HP. That would be helpful. Okay, I think this is the dude that teaches us. Hail, travelers! I believe I have something useful to teach you. Are you interested? Learn. So we learned the ambush stance, and now we got the stance student, acquire stance for the first time trophy. Now the ambush stance, it's an attack stance. The point of offense is to kill as quickly as possible. Therefore, this tactic focuses on both speed and strength. Try it out. So that is actually good for characters that are really slow. So Garnet could like what do you call this? She could benefit from that if you want her on attack. So we'll do that, and then create another one where it's these two are on ambush, and then she's on guard. Let's put her on support. Maybe rename it Harp. Confirm. I Let's rename this to Tempest. Confirm. There we go. So we can only create as like I think 5. 5. There we go. Rename this 5 formations. Not counting all attack and run away. So yeah, now we have Protector, which has Mayor's and Bianca attack, Garnet to guard. Then we have Tempest with Mayor's attacking, Bianca on support, Garnet on ambush. Harp, which has ambush for Mayor's, Bianca gets support and Garnet gets guard. And Monsoon, which has Mayor's on support, Bianca on attack, Garnet on ambush. Now the reason I put support on Mayor's is because we do have him as our spellcaster as well as our attacker, so we can have like a variety of that. I'll add another stance later. So now we've gotten one here. This ambush stance, if I remember correctly, you can also get this on the hidden forest. So let's check that out. Maybe we can spawn the other dude that gives a different stance. I believe it's the guard that has like a red feathers on its helmet. That's the one that gives a different kind of formation than ambush. But yeah, I'm gonna try this 3 more times. If he doesn't appear by then we're calling it quits for today. But yeah, so this video ended up being just a Archwing battle video. I thought it was gonna give us a Shadow Realm. If it had, that would have been our next episode. We're gonna start off a Shadow Realm attempt. Yeah, because that's another one that can give us a really good place to level up our stats, our skills, and also a good place to learn some more skills. So yeah, I'm gonna go back in one more just for good measure. I'm really wanting to get the stance here. I want to get the stance here. So if you end up talking to a guard and they say, very well, stay safe, that means that they've already given you the skill that they were supposed to teach you. So that dude would have given us the ambush skill as well. We ended up spawning him instead. But I think we've run out of time, so I'm very sorry that we can only I can only show you the Archwing battle, which is again the best place early in the game that you can use to learn more arts, level up your skills, level up your stats. It's not that difficult to fight if you're being careful. It just takes such a long time. And on the plus side, we did learn quite a few skills in the process, and we also got ourselves a new stance. So it's a successful record, it's a successful video, all the same. But anyways, we've run out of time, so this is as far as we're gonna go today. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, you guys know the drill. Dream on, fly on. Happy launch day, The Legend of Legacy HD Remastered.
Someday we'll have our last conversation, drink our last cup of coffee. Someday we might be 80 and think about the difference.